the penalty was called against Verona. All right, Verona's playing really tight. They're coming way out, so that could be kind of fun. Sarah's great with both hands. We've said that before. Ooh. All right, looks like something was called. And so Morgan's going to get it on the 8, it looks like. And that was the right call. There was really only one defender kind of in position, so it wouldn't have been a force through, thankfully.
Oh, Morgan tried to.
Yep. So she should get to go again. A little too much contact on the way in.
It's interesting. You know, I thought she was going to shoot, but she ended up kind of leaning in and initiating that contact, but ends up being on Verona. So
yeah, I was a little worried she was just going to end up not getting the shot she wanted. So there she kind of picked up the speed. Oh, and didn't get the goal, but did she get another push?
I'm not sure why she's going to top the crease and trying to throw in a backhand instead of just shooting. I know they've got a really good goalie, but
yeah. I forgot Emma's last name.
maybe she'll try something different here.
Emma Yeager. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's an excellent goalie. So Morgan knows she's got to be
There
tricky
it is.
there. I think that's what she wanted to do. So that was great.
Well, third time's the charm, huh?
Yep, absolutely.
So Oregon goes up 2-1 with 8:37 left here in the first quarter. The girls are certainly taking their time to get back,
They are.
get set up.
But it's humid. I get it. And we've got some more fans showing up. I know at least from the Oregon side, they were hoping to get some classmates and friends here tonight. A lot of the other sports are wrapping up, so there's not a whole lot going on. Sometimes in this block in Oregon, you got games up and down the whole street, so it's quiet here tonight. So they may have some extra fans. I'm just hoping that the weather works for us. All right, we're going to be fighting over the ground ball here. And Sarah's
There
got
it is.
possession. Oh, nope, that's a good check. Nothing to call
There you go, Sarah. Oh.
Jeez, we get a
there-
lot
no,
of head
it's
shots.
gonna be a
but
card.
Yeah, yep. Not purposeful, but when sticks are flying like that, it happens. I just worry about Sarah. She's already had a couple against her tonight. I just don't want to see anyone get hurt. And they got to jot it down. So time for a breather, and then Sarah Lazowski will get Oregon started into their offensive zone here in a minute.
So Oregon will have a little bit of a power play here.
Yeah, that's right. So a head contact like that, even though incidental, not at all dirty, but it just happens when they're playing aggressively, is a yellow card is automatic. And then it's a 2-minute, and it's considered like a major penalty if you're a hockey fan. So they will not be released even if Oregon is able to score in that 2 minutes. They get the full advantage for 2 minutes. Ooh, there was a good cut by Elise.
Oh, good job bringing it back out.
Yep, got a little crowded in there.
Hazel's looking to dodge through the middle, and a shot and a goal, Hazel.
All right.
She had to work her way through a couple of players there.
I love the teamwork, though. They brought it on the field, and Taylor maybe didn't see Elise at the best part of her cut because Elise made a great cut down the middle, and she was open. And Taylor did get it to her, but by then there wasn't a shot, so she backed it back out. And that's great. This team has a lot of depth. We have a lot of goal scorers on Oregon. So if they use each other, that's usually the best scenario for this team, and pass those opportunities around. All right.
Looks like Verona's going to have a new player to take the draw. Number 16
There we go.
is Letty Gauthier. And as always, if we ever mispronounce a name, it is not intentional, and we apologize in advance.
Yeah. And this field offers some challenges for both teams. Whoops, that's going to be called on Hazel.
Body contact.
Yep, a little bit too much, so she'll have to go behind, and the Wildcats will get it. Oh, and as soon as she moves her feet, she can get going. If you saw Sarah, the Oregon player, sort of go at her, that's because once she moves her feet, then it's green light to go.
So Hazel takes it deep into the zone and settles it in behind the net. Waiting for her teammates to come around, and looks like we've got a whistle.
Yeah. All right, so it's,
I'm not sure what that is, unless were
is
they.
it a 3 seconds or something? I know that, you know, as a defender, you can't hang out in the middle, kind of like basketball, unless there's someone within a stick's length. But
She is right now.
so I'm just not sure what it was, because it didn't really change anything. So whatever.
Oh, it's a nice pass to Violet.
Like, oof.
Oh, good save.
Yep,
Good save.
by Emma Yeager. Beautiful. We got gone low on that one, maybe. Fake high, shoot low. Oh, little slippery. And so you can see the Verona player knows she can keep going with those minor penalties. That's the advantage. It's a self-start. And so now Verona's going to set up some offense here. And Oregon's got to get back and kind of match up and get their defense set up. Sam Jennings got the ball, and she's kind of their go-to. So I know a lot of their plays revolve around getting her the ball and getting her an opportunity in front of the goal.
Oh. So Sam was running in looking for a cut, and Hazel went to chase her, and a little bit of body contact, so Sam's going to get it from the 8 now.
Yeah, I didn't realize she'd get a shot even not having the ball. That's too bad. That's an unfortunate penalty because I know it wasn't on purpose, but Hazel came in too hot. Yep,
And
Sam's
Sam
going to get another. You don't want to foul Sam inside this critical scoring area because it's pretty much a given here. She's got some good moves, and we kind of didn't put a ton of pressure on her. She's the one we got to shut down if they want to win this game.
Yep. They're a good team, but like Becky said, they really look towards Sam and their goalie. They've got a really good goalie, and so if we can shut Sam down and find a way to get the ball in the back of the net, get it past their goalie, that's going to be key.
And and all of these penalties so far in the game, the headshots were a little bit much, but even the ones that led to goals are just girls playing aggressive. So it's too bad, but neither team wants to give up too many of those penalty shots.
Oh,
all
nice
right,
shot.
great rebound by Violet. It was a shot by Taylor.
Oh, and she's open in the middle, almost. Good
Yep.
look.
And we got to get these ground balls. And that's what I was going to say earlier. This grass field is a challenge for everybody. Let's see if Elise gets it off.
Nice pass by Sarah to find Elise all alone in front.
Yep. All right, so let's see if Oregon slows down and just tries to set something up here.
So Taylor's got it, gives it down to Morgan behind the net. Oregon's looking to set something up here.
And I think it's important that Oregon sort of sets it up and runs their offense. You can see from the sidelines we don't have a whole lot for
Good
a
save
bench.
by the goalie. Morgan
Verona's-
tried to cut in.
Verona's got a huge bench, so they're going to be able to run all night long. All right, so Emma dropped it in for someone else to take and clear. Number 23's got the ball. That is Lily Cole.
I tell you, she's got some wheels if she was just running away from Taylor McMurdy.
Yeah, she sure does. And we've got to get set up into our backer, I would assume, which is our defense.
Ball's down. It's on the ground in the middle.
Oh, shoot.
And it's kicked out to Verona, and they maintain control.
And Verona's working around outside, kind of doing the same thing, trying to slow it down and watch for opportunities. And they're sending some players. Okay.
They're calling a hold on Oregon, it looks like.
Yep. Wow, this is going to be a night of penalty shots at this rate. That's too bad. So it's a hold against Riley.
So even if you don't have the ball,
Yeah.
if there's a penalty called within the 8, then you're going to get a shot. Oh, and she finds the back of the net past Sam.
And it makes sense. I haven't seen that a lot. Usually, I don't know that. I guess we didn't have the best way to see that hold up here, but it was pretty soft. So if they're going to call a tight game, there's going to be penalty shots all night long.
Well, so we're all knotted at 3 here with just under 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. So far, Oregon has stuck with Hazel taking their draws. Verona has had 3 separate girls now take draws, and they're back to Sam Jenin.
Waiting for it to get set up. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight. They're cheering the girls on at the draw.
Ball's up, and Hazel scoops it away and is able to come away with it.
Oh! Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That was too loud. That's what happens when it's my kid, I guess. Whew. Yeah.
So Sam was chasing Hazel and tried to stick check her and ended up tripping her and knocking her down, and
I thought it was on
got
her
her in the head.
Sorry, guys. Got a little excited. It looked maybe more painful than it was. Hazel popped up, and Sam checked in on her. So it's just an opportunity to slow down and get set up.
And Hazel's trying to cut and finds the back of the net.
All right.
Looks like
that was great. So it was a great opportunity to get set up. And they're coming out kind of tight on Hazel, and she'll like that because she likes to drive.
and she's going to take her time here. She's breathing a little heavy.
Oh, I should have had her take her inhaler. I saw that air advisory today. They all should have taken their inhalers if they have them. I think we have a air quality warning out to the morning. I thought I saw as we were watching the storm clouds rolling in. Oh, man. Ben, can you see the clouds? Oh, boy. Oh, geez.
Maybe the camera guy will get a quick
yeah, oh, no.
quick shot of the...
He's gotten the draw, but, man, if we could get the time going, ticking, it looks a little ominous out in the wrong direction here.
And I'm not exactly sure, if we end up having weather, if they just stop the game completely and we have to start it over from scratch, or do we start it from where we left off?
Because they'll often do a postpone. Hazel's got it, so Oregon's going to go set up. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, that we really don't know the protocol with that, whether playoff rules are different or what it might be, or if it matters where they are in the game. Not sure what they called there.
So we're working our way back here. Verona's trying to head down into the Oregon end.
Yep, something was called against Oregon. Oregon really needs to get set up on their D here. If we're going to be chasing and getting called on those minor fouls, then I would think it'd be more beneficial to back up and get the backer set up, because they've got a really great defense when they can get organized.
Oh, they got people wide open in the middle. Well, good block there by Elise, but Verona gets it back and overthrows, but they're still going to get it.
Yep.
Oregon doesn't, they don't have a big bench. They don't do a ton of changing, so it's good if these girls can take their time a little bit in order to...
And there's Sam's got her hat trick.
Get a rest, but
So like I said...
Well, she found her way in between a handful of defenders there, so...
If they can find a way to slow her down, that'll be Oregon's game. And they know that. You can't let her cut all the way in the middle with the ball, and she'll probably shoot every time. So we got to figure something out. It's great to have all these goals, other than every time they score a goal, they stop the clock, and I think everyone's kind of wishing we could get rolling. Like, come on, let's roll. All right.
So just a heads up, as we are looking at the clouds that are slowly rolling in, if we end up going black, it's probably not on your end. We do have to protect these cameras here to make sure that we can keep OCA programming up and alive. So if it starts pouring, that's what's going to happen.
All right, so overthrew a pass here. Verona's got it. It's going to move it around. All right, here, and they're going to work it around. Great D by Autumn.
Oh, is he going to pull out a card here?
I don't even know what he called.
I thought he was pointing the other way.
I thought it was,
Interesting.
yeah, me too. I thought it was maybe an empty, but it's obviously not. Nice defense
She ditched
here.
it off. Sam picks it up, though, and Verona maintains control.
And Elise has got it under some pressure. She didn't quite see the defender behind her.
No, she didn't, and Verona's got it, and they are attacking. Find somebody on the backside, and just missed right through the goal mouth.
And I hope, I'm glad to see Sarah chasing it. I know it's not, we got to be careful chasing way out, especially with a player like Sam, that she can beat you, but I'd like to see putting a little pressure. Oh, yeah. Right, wide open in the middle.
So with 20 seconds left, Verona just took the lead, and they are up 5-4.
And that goal was by number 21, Claire Summers, and a great pass from her teammate. "20 seconds here, so whoever gets possession is probably going to head down the field and try to get a shot off.
So Verona's Sam Jenin and Hazel Rothering for Oregon are getting ready to take the draw. And the ball is up. And Verona is going to come away with it.
Absolutely, yep. They were the only ones in position to get it here. They're going to want to put some pressure on.
There's
so
10
that
seconds. We need to keep them to the outside, not let them get a shot here.
Yep, absolutely. Just get in their way and don't make
Good
it easy
defense.
and no fouls.
And that's
Perfect.
it. So we will be right back with OCA Media as soon as the second quarter begins. Thanks for hanging with us.
All right, we're coming back to start the second quarter, but the weather has taken a turn. So again, we'll have to see if we're able to keep you guys informed or if we need to close up and tuck the camera away. So we're going to try as long as we can.
Ben, our camera guy, is going to try and keep us online, but again, we got to protect the equipment. If they go black, we'll see if we can find a way where Becky and I can still talk you through the game if you want to hang with us.
Is that really what we want to do?
Well, Question is
man.
that what our listeners want to do?
And it's
Becky?
already getting slippery. And that was called on Sarah. Just maybe a sphere, I would say, probably.
Yep, and here
Yeah.
comes the rain.
Yeah. Oh, darn it. We were afraid of this. We were saying tonight if we could have started at about 6, that would have been darn close to perfect. Too bad we couldn't have moved up a little bit better. So it's going to get wet and wild. Just
And
hopefully
Ben's trying to do something with the camera, so if things are bobbing around, that's why. As it is raining here, so it looks
right.
like
So Oregon, or
camera's
going
gonna go black.
Verona's moving it around the 12, making a pass, and there's no way I'm going to be able to say all their names as fast without the help of video. So sorry, but they're doing a great job. They're moving it player to player. Sam's got it now. Passes on to Sienna, and back to Sam. And Sam's looking for an opportunity. She wants to drive. Yeah, she's trying to go. She's hopping
fake.
all over the place looking for, but the defense is doing a great job not giving her that alley.
Oh, somebody's wide open in front.
But they couldn't catch it.
Nope.
So that's, of course, it was a crowded pass in the middle anyway, but it's wet now. It's going to change anything or everything for both teams.
All right, so Verona's working it around behind the net. Hopefully Oregon's ready to go, setting up their defense here. Oregon has a cutter or two. And it looks like Sam, finds somebody in the middle, but we got a whistle.
Looks like a block against us. That's probably good because Sam made a great pass down to Sienna in the middle, and she was wide open. So the whistle was already blown. Oh, they must have called it on, like, the pick. That's what it was. So it's actually Oregon ball.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh, you guys, it's torrential. It looks horrible.
We'll see how this can affect the game. It'd be really nice if Oregon could put one in the net here and at least tie up this game.
Morgan's got it in the offensive zone. We definitely like it in her hands. But this is going to make it tough.
Oh, Morgan's going to try and work her way through, and she finds
scored.
the back of the net.
All right, another crease roll by Morgan, so it's tied up.
And it looks like their goaltender is not happy about that. I don't know if hard to tell from here if she thought she was in the crease or what, but
yeah, we never have a great angle on that crease. It looked like the ref was in a pretty good position. We can't exactly go to the replay. But I know there's been plenty of calls on both sides that from up here, it's like, how can they not be in the crease? But, oh, man, it's coming down.
So we are knotted here at 5 with 9.5 left in the first half.
Oregon's got to find some offense here. We're doing a lot of chasing. Oh, man, is it coming down and coming in a little?
Verona wins that draw.
Yeah, really clean, too. Great job. And back to Sam, which is not who Oregon wants to have it. So they'll drop back in their D. Oh, cutter's open, and Sam's looking to try to pass down the middle. She's holding on to it up top, outside the 12. She's kind of hopping around, waiting for something to happen, holding on to it,
She's got a good fake. She has really good stick skills,
Yes. Yep.
Who shot again through the goal mouth, but misses wide, and Verona is going to chase it down. It does not get out of bounds, so they're going to set back up on offense here.
And we've got Avery Purdon in the goal for Oregon, so they did make a change at quarter.
We are unsure why.
Yeah, we don't really get told all the business, but
No, they should. They should run that stuff by us,
Yeah.
but,
right, be helpful.
it looks like that heavy rain came down, and
They really send some great cutters down, I will say. Like, they have some really good opportunities. Those girls are cutting down the middle, and they got their stick ready to catch. So they are getting opportunities really quickly. Oh my goodness. Okay, and that was a sphere call.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Her stick was straight up, so it is what it is, I guess. Hard to do it any cleaner than that.
So anyways, the weather, it actually looks like it slowed down, so Ben, the cameraman, is working on getting us back up
And the penalty shot went long, and Verona recovered it. They were closest. Another whistle. It's going to be another 2-hour game. And we've got another penalty shot for Verona.
Oh, good play by Livy Vondra.
Yeah.
Good defensive play to knock that ball away and not allow a great shot. And as you can see, we are back online. Thanks a lot, Ben. Good work.
Verona's getting a lot of time on offense, and so that's a little tough. They're getting a lot of opportunities. Oh my goodness, another whistle. Nobody really knows what it is, so Oregon's waiting to see.
So Verona's
it's on hay.
getting it at, was it a 3-second? Who knows? That's
All
nope,
right,
but
so
Verona
they're
spins
moving it.
out, and they're going to set up offense.
She didn't have a great angle. And Verona's trying to drive. And moving it around behind the goal, looking for some opportunities. Oregon's really got to watch Verona cutting in the middle here. They're creating some opportunities and getting really close attempts against our goalie.
Oh, that's a dangerous shot.
Yeah, it is. I thought they'd call it first.
Yep,
Did he call it?
Yep.
Okay. Because I was going to say, holy Moses. Yep. Ooh,
Oh, and she's going to get a yellow card.
I think she's maybe said too much. So Sam will be out for 2 minutes.
So from our vantage point,
Oh, and she's
Yep.
still.
yep, that's what Glenn is calling a dangerous shot, following through. She shot that from, beyond the 8. So
And generally, when you jump over defenders to shoot over them in girls, it's a dangerous shot. I mean, I guess I can't say I can tell you the definition of it, but that's called most of the time, whether it's the follow through or what. But if you've got to jump over 3 girls and you shoot in the air, it's dangerous.
right, and their coach is not happy, so he is certainly letting the referee on the sideline know as he's walking onto the field. And it looks like they are going to call timeout.
Probably a good decision
And
for Verona to settle down.
Coach is going to go have a chat. He's not even going to talk to his team. Maybe let his assistant do it, because he is standing there just waiting to talk to the referees.
And that's all right. So Oregon will take this opportunity to recoup. And let's see, we came in a little hot, so we haven't quite hit our sponsors. So we like to thank a few of our local sponsors.
And before we do this, again, we went black. It start raining again. It's coming down pretty hard, so this might be a little bit of a back and forth
all right.
this evening.
So
but let's talk about our sponsors.
You didn't have to interrupt me. Jeez, man.
I wanted to let people know that it wasn't their devices at home.
I'm sure the Village of Oregon is panicking. How many viewers do we have? 4?
48.
Oh, hey, okay. All right. Well, thank you to the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. Thank you to the Oregon School District, our sponsor, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon. Okay, I've got to stop here. So the team is gathering for their timeout in the rain, but our tents are kind of open. But I guess the players are already wet, right?
And their gear is under there.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I got distracted. Another sponsor, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today.
Well, the players are coming back on the field. We might have a little bit more of an opportunity here.
We still got some dancers. That's fun to see.
One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping youth thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org. And Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health, and Wisco Industries, your trusted neighbors for generations. And it is really coming down here.
This is stupid. Oh, it's such a bummer. And the crowd, a lot of umbrellas down there. Holy cow. How awesome for them to stick with us.
Hazel's going to be soaked. I'm not sure how she's going to get home.
Yeah, not going to get in your truck. It's not that long of a walk. She could be home in 20 minutes.
All right, so who do we got? We got Riley coming out with it.
Yeah, and that's Avery is not super comfortable clearing the ball, so she likes to give that job to her teammate. Morgan's going for it. Oh.
And Morgan, she had it. It's going to be interesting.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna okay, it looks like it'll be Oregon ball, maybe a cover. Usually a cover or empty happens in those kind of scrums as everyone's going for it. Or they look kind of confused. Maybe Morgan's waiting for something. Here we go.
Yep, she's waiting for the players to give her
Oh,
space.
shoot. That was a good
The ball's on the ground. Jenna's battling for it.
Yeah, she is. Really good job.
Who's going to come
boxing
away
out.
with it? It looks like
Sarah
Sarah. And she
gosh,
gets
she got
smoked
hit
in the head again. So she's going to get a shot from the 8 here.
And they didn't call it a headshot.
And I'm not
maybe
sure
it wasn't, but oof, I
why
hate
the
to see-
clock is running.
You know what? At this, well,
Maybe I can go get an answer. I'll be back.
all right. So here we go with Sarah. See if Sarah gets her shot off. Ooh, Emma with a great stop. So it sounds like they're going to run the clock. I wonder for weather.
I
Try to get as much of the game in. Maybe that was something discussed. I'm sure if both sides agree, it's sure better than having to cancel or forfeit. Not forfeit, reschedule.
So Verona's working their way through.
All right, so Oregon is setting up their D again. Are we on? Oh. So you guys are pretty committed listeners if you're going to just sit and listen to me and Ben jabber and not even have the game in front of you. Oh my gosh, it is pouring. Puddles are forming on the track.
And
Never before have I been so happy to be asked by OCA Media to help them out.
Well, it looks like Verona killed off that penalty, and they got Sam Jenin back on. 4:20 left here in the first half, and we are tied at 5.
And Sam's driving.
Yep, and she found her way to the middle and found the back of the net.
And she's got another.
So the clock does stop after a goal with 4:06 left. Verona is in the lead, 6-5.
It's like they're kind of laughing at the draw circle too.
Yep, everybody's wringing out their ponytails and.
All right, it's Sam and Hazel getting set up slowly for the draw here. The referee, Glenn, is going to set them up. We have Sarah Lazowski and Elise Schumann for Oregon at the draw circle. Well, we'll see if all those extra fans end up sticking with it here.
And Verona wins the draw.
And they're getting a lot of possessions off the draw, and that's a huge advantage. And here it was.
Ball's down, and
it
Taylor
is-
had it.
Yep, hard to hold on to the ball. And now Oregon's got to get set
Sam
back up.
Jenin working her way down. She's going to try and take advantage.
Yep,
Good defense here by Oregon.
good. Oh, no.
I'm not sure what that was. She tried to shoot, and it got blocked, and she kind of threw her stick. Looks like she's
trying to-
complaining a little that her goggles might have gotten knocked off. The referee is not having any of it.
Yep, so they're going to set up. She's going to get it on the 8.
She's kind of moving up
Yeah, that's
a little closer to the middle than I was expecting her to be.
that's a better spot than it thought it was going to be. A better hash. They really got a crash here on her.
Yep, and she found the back of the
Got
net.
another one.
I think Avery might need to step out on that just a little, help try to cut down the angle.
All right, Verona's up 7-5. Oregon's got to find some offense here.
But Sam's one of those players where she's going to try and keep pressing in the middle, and you know she's getting the whistles. Anytime you do that, you're going to get the free shot from the 8.
And
So
she's going to take it.
Oregon needs to work on ball control, possession, and just staying in front on defense here.
Yeah, so it's hard. It's going to be a little hard to get goals if we can't get a lot of time on offense. So see if Oregon switches anything up. Oop. They're getting the draw set up right now. We really weren't trained for
And here's the whistle.
a radio broadcast.
And
it's trickier.
yep.
They're fighting over the
Oregon
ground ball.
scoops through. Nobody's
And
got it
Sarah's-
yet, though.
oh.
It looks like, ooh, there's a little bit of a body check, and it's
push.
going to go Oregon ball.
Yeah. That's hard to know, too. I mean, it definitely wasn't a little dirty push. A little bit of hip rubbing, and it's wet, so Sarah Lazowski kind of went flying. We'll probably see more of those kind of calls through the game. Slippery when wet. Gosh, it's still just torrential. Riley's got it.
Did you see when Riley caught that ball? You could see all the water hit her stick and get knocked off.
So that's not going to be what we need to do. So Riley chucked it down. Emma's got control of it. Oregon didn't really
but
have
the
an
goalie's
opportunity.
out, so I'm not sure why we're not pressing here. Now the ball's on the ground.
We got to fight for those ground balls, absolutely. Verona's winning the ground ball fight, and that's a huge advantage. And there's no time clock going here, so once Emma left the crease with the ball, that's the only thing that's timed. Verona is hustling down the sidelines now, but there's no shot clock.
Oh,
Great
and
defense by Taylor.
loses the ball. Great play, and now they're going the other way.
And she's
Jenna
yelling
is
again.
wide open, one-on-one now, and she pulls back.
Probably a good decision. Oh. Some of the stuff that isn't getting called now surprises me. Oh, my goodness. And
Oh,
Taylor
nice play by
tries to
Taylor,
wrap.
but good save by
I
Emma.
can't believe they didn't call that sphere. She had a stick in her face.
Yep, minute 15 left here in the half,
But maybe
and
they're gonna
Verona's
let
up 2.
Let them play a little. All right, so Verona's clearing the ball, and they did. They're at half and working their way down the field.
And making some passes. Our defense needs to get back in and back set up.
Yep, absolutely. We're leaving girls open here.
Yep, wide open. And it looks like we got back and Verona's settling it in. So it was good. Verona wasn't able to take advantage there.
Good defense by Kennedy. Now she should drop back, so the Verona's working it behind the goal.
And they got it to Sam Jenny, and
She'll
what is
drive.
she's going to do?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Across. Yeah, they're
So she's
calling.
going to get another shot from the 8.
And Sam knows this is the game tonight. She's gonna any step she takes, she's getting a call. So why not? That was a horizontal. But
All right, Avery, we need you to step out and
this is going to be the
take
huge,
away the angle here.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge advantage with a player like Sam calling a game
Oh,
like this.
and it looks like there's going to be another call. But, he waves it off because Verona maintained possession. But the shot was missed, so that's good. Now we just need to find a way to get the ball back.
Yep, they're winning the battles.
Yep, ball down.
Oh, my
and
goodness gracious.
so Verona's got it on the 12.
And we're waiting. So she has the opportunity to drive or shoot. She can't really shoot from there, but she can drive. Yeah.
Good
Tried
play
to
by
get it to
Autumn.
Sam, who was covered. So
Yep.
and we're trying to knock it down, but they keep going. And end of half.
That is the end of the half. So Verona goes into halftime with a 7-5 lead over the home team, Oregon Panthers. So
Hopefully this will be a quick halftime. It looks like they set 7 minutes on the clock, and we'll be back. Hello and welcome back
Here
to the
we go.
second half. Morgan is at the draw center with Sam, trying something new. And Sarah Lazowski's going to chase it down. And she might have an opportunity to drive here. Oh, she's going to slow it down and take it around behind the goal.
We got the masters at work. They're going to try and get the cameras back up and running. Get it on a tripod here so we can kind of shoot it through the glass. So better than getting all soaked and wet.
Trying to pass it around, but threw it away a little bit. Great recovery by Della and to Jenna. Still holding it behind the net. Hazel's got it behind the net.
And she's got a one-on-one that she's going to be looking to dodge.
Yeah, she'd probably like to crease roll this. Oh, that's no
Nope.
shot there. Smart to pass it up. I'm glad.
But they left her.
Yep, so she's still got it. And she's going to go again. Oh, I thought that went in. Shoot. So Emma got it. That was a tough angle.
Surprised she didn't get a dangerous shot foul.
Well, I was a little worried about that too, even when she was going through the middle. Like, once that shot is gone, do not take it. And Sam's got it.
Jeez.
So here we go.
And she's quick, so
Team Sam.
this is going to be tough. We just got to stay in front of her.
And defense
She
has
did a
got to
good
get
job.
set up.
There you go. Liv Vondra, she did a great job at keeping her to the outside and not allowing a fast break there. So
Yeah, and we can get our defense set up again. It was good that we had a little opportunity. We just got to be burying it. Well, I know that Oregon huddled under a tent at halftime because it was a downpour.
So Verona's still working it around in the offensive zone.
Gonna probably send some cutters. Sam's got it up top, and she's looking to drive.
Sam still got it, trying to cut through the middle. She weaves her way in, shoots and goes wide.
Yep.
And Verona ball looks like they got to it.
Oh, I thought Sam had it.
Yep.
So number 37, Sam Siggett's back in the goal for Oregon. And so Verona's kind of driving again. Oh, that was a really good move.
Ball's on the ground. We've
Good
got to find it.
spin.
We need somebody to scoop that up.
Hoping someone was in the crease, but we can't really see from up here. We're hoping. Just hoping. Oh,
Yep.
They're giving it to Black.
They are.
Yep. So Verona ball. Maybe a cover again.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Hey, and we're
usually-
back online here.
All right.
So we should be able to see the game and see that
Another missed shot by
Verona's
Sam.
Sam just shot the ball wide.
We got to get Sam Siggett back in goal. So she's hustled back into position.
So thanks to those who stuck with us in all the weather issues that we've had.
And Morgan
ball in
got
the
that
middle.
ball.
Good job
which
by
we like
Morgan there
see
to
it in
knock that
Morgan's
away.
hands. So she can wheel here.
Verona girl lost her stick. I'm
I
not
didn't
sure
know
you
you
can
play
without
without
a
one,
stick.
but maybe that's a boys' rule that we're used
Hazel's
to.
got it. Shot and a goal,
All
Hazel.
right.
Nice job.
And that's a hat trick for Hazel.
She
Congrats.
went a little sidearm, shot low, found
Yep.
the bottom corner of the net. So that puts Oregon back within one. They're down 6-7 against Verona here with 8:13 in the third quarter.
Nice to
remaining.
see Oregon getting a transition goal, but we still gotta get some possession after these draws and set up in our offense. I think is where we're gonna see more goals, and we don't have a lot of subs, so those fast runs down the field get tough. I can see Morgan's taking some deep breaths after her run, but she's having fun and dancing to the music. And so Morgan Farrar and Sam Jenin to take the draw. Whistles,
Yeah,
whistles
looks like
everywhere.
we're going to get a false start on Oregon and Verona ball. Looks like
I can never quite see who the
Sarah
false start is
Lazowski
on
just
yet.
she jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah.
So So Verona's working their way into the Oregon zone, and number 12, Sam, has the ball, finds a crease roll to number 1, and
it went in.
finds the 5-hole.
Shoot.
So Verona goes back up by 2, 8-6.
And that is Sienna Conrad with the goal.
I feel like we're struggling a little bit more on the defensive end, finding those cutters.
Yeah,
those open players that are in.
Yeah, they left her wide open on the crease. That's a little tough for the goalie when they're getting it just a few feet in front of you.
Well, it looks like the rain has pretty much stopped. A little sprinkles here and there.
Yeah, hopefully that'll last.
So they're getting the draw set up here. Morgan and Sam, and the ball is up and in the air, and Elise comes away with it. So Oregon's got it. Gets the ball up to Hazel, but couldn't corral it in. Verona's going the other way.
Yep. Oh, and Sam's got it. And that's probably a little bit of a horizontal, and Sam's going to pass it, and she's wide open.
Nice save by Sam. Oh,
good job.
She couldn't. Oh, and
Again.
Another one. Nice work. She gets it out to Elise.
And Elise can take this a little
keep
bit.
Working the ball up. Oh, and pass was blocked, and it looks like Oregon, or not Oregon, I'm sorry, Verona. Oh, no, she couldn't get it.
No, we're still fighting for that ground ball.
Slippery ball here.
Yep, it is, everybody.
Nice play. Verona kicks it to a teammate, and they maintain control now.
It was a good idea by Elise, just didn't clear the defenders, and then it was all sorts of ground ball shenanigans.
Shenanigans, huh?
Yeah. Absolutely. And Sam's just standing with the ball. Maybe they're setting up a play. She's way outside. All right, now we're moving Verona's moving the ball a little bit.
Sam's looking to cut.
Yep, she probably wants one. Yeah,
no, she's really looking to find somebody in the middle, but good block by Vondra there. And gets it out and loose, and
yep, that should be.
Yep, we're going to get a cover. Good play, good defense there by Oregon, and Liv Vondra is going to get the ball.
Absolutely. And she can take her. All right. So she's going to leg it a little bit and look for a pass. Taylor's hard to hold on to the ball for everybody. Taylor's got it. And she can wheel, although it's slippery.
It looks like a horizontal, but she gets through into beyond the restraining line.
Oh. All right, so Morgan's up top with the ball, and Oregon's going to set it up. Pass to Sarah, and a goal. Great pass by Morgan. Great. Likes to see us wide open in the middle, too.
So Oregon pulls within one. We could really use another one here. There's 5:44 remaining in the third quarter.
Is that within one? That's an 8?
Yep, that's an 8.
Okay.
8-7.
I swear they had 9, but there's
well, I don't know. They've got 9 on the...
I thought it was 9. I thought they were up by a couple. I guess we'll see with the next one. For sure. I wasn't quite keeping track. It's a close game. And Verona has the advantage. That I can tell you. All right. It is 8-7. Okay. My eyes are starting to go. The eye doctor today said I was good, but I don't know if I believe her. Is that even when it gets dark and when I'm driving? Playing volleyball? All right. Sam's got it. So Oregon's going to back up into their D, hopefully, and get the backer set up. Another
wide open.
Wide open on the crease. Sam Siggett can't do much about that.
No, we are struggling in the middle here right now.
Sienna Conrad. Yeah, that's a way to win a goal or win a game.
They had 2 open players, well, 2 players, and we had 1 defender. So that is not a recipe for success.
Nope.
And they got some players who can put the ball in the back of the net. So back up to a 2-goal lead, 9-7.
There isn't a whole lot Sam Siggett can do other than what she did last time, is almost take it right out of their net. But that's not realistic every time. So, I mean, a handful of their goals have been right on our crease.
Looks like Morgan and Hazel switch, so Morgan's going to go to attack and take a little bit of a break, and Hazel is going to go back to taking draws.
So again, at the draw circle, you see the 6 players. Those are the middies for the 2 teams. And then the attack and the defenders on either side have to stay behind that restraining line until possession is called. But you can move around. I know Oregon does a lot of moving around because we don't have a lot of subs. So if a midi who does the most running needs a break, they'll sometimes sub into.
Oh, they're going to call a push there.
Yeah, they'll call it, and it may be, but probably more dramatic with the rain. But I think we probably got one of those earlier too. So she's going to run it. So this is where Oregon's got to get back and set up into D. Maybe even a little less pressure, like in the neutral zone, if we're having trouble getting back.
Oh,
great defense by Autumn. Because they're finding those cutters.
We got to find it here.
There's going to be an emptier cut.
Nope.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Just shoot. Verona's coming out with it. All right. So bringing it around the back, passing it to, I know that's Sienna Conrad because she's got a handful of goals now. Sam's got it. And number 21, let's give her a shout, Claire Summers. Oh, I think I said her name too. She had a goal.
Oh, and great save by
gosh,
Sam.
Great job, Sam.
21 gets it though on the rebound, and the shooting space call looks like. So Verona's going to get the ball on the 8.
That was a great stop by Sam, and it was the same issue we're having down here on D, is leaving someone open way too close to the goal. So is it Summers? Who's got? No. Yes, it 21. Is 21. That's Summers. Claire's.
Oh, sphere, and they're going to do it again.
Oh, dear Lord.
And the clock is ticking, so.
I guess that's good. And I'm sure it was. I can't see all the nonsense that happens down there. So she's switching her approach here. Ooh, that looked a little early.
Oh, and a save by Sam, and Hazel's going to try to scoop through.
Oh, yep. She can keep
and
going in a sphere. So she knows she can go, so she'll leg it here and see if she's got some help.
Yep.
Oh, she's got a.
She had
Jenna.
She's looking for it the whole way. Oh, but then she settles it in.
I think Jenna was open, had her stick up for a minute there, and Hazel.
Oh, Hazel's looking for a crease roll.
Shoot.
But a save by goalie.
Yep.
Emma, right?
Emma Yeager. Awesome goalie, awesome girl. Where's the ball?
The goalie has it.
Oh, Emma still has it. Oh, good Lord in heaven. I thought you got rid of it. All right. So,
Verona's moving it through the neutral zone.
I love to see the pressure from attack.
It's a good defensive play by Taylor there.
All right.
Ball's down.
Oh,
we're not there.
No. Verona wants it just a little bit more on those ground balls, I think. Oh, something stopped up here. Shoelace?
No, they're still playing. She's just not in the play, so she's tying her own shoe.
I saw the ref walking with her hand up, and I was like, what?
So Verona's working around in the Oregon zone. Oregon could really use a stop here.
Yep.
2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Man, they're going to send number 1 down again here to sit on the crease.
Ooh, a shot and a great save. Oh my gosh.
Sam had it, and then oh my goodness. I know, poor Sarah gets clocked in the head. You can tell she gets nervous. I'm surprised they didn't call that. They're usually Glenn's on that. Oh geez. Slipping and sliding.
Yep, and ball's on the ground.
If Taylor can get it. Oh, we're coming in to help. Well, on a night like this, who knows who's going to get it? Good kick.
Ball's still down, and
oh my goodness.
Verona comes away with it. Jeez.
Yep.
Oregon has got to find a way to win these 50-50 battles.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, some of it, you feel like it's a little luck with the wet grass and all that, but it's not. If Verona's winning all those ground ball battles, then they're doing something right. All right, so Sam's got it up front, backing up again. No, I'm just going to waste time. That's not good TV.
So we're getting close to a minute left here in the third quarter, and
she's just going to let it run.
It's kind of looking like Verona might just sit on it.
I
but
like Sarah out there on her. She can take Sam. There's no reason not to put pressure on her.
Don't let her get to the middle.
Yep, if she's going to just waste time. I'm glad they sent her. She's good, but good D can stop her. So, and it's a strategy when there's no shot clock. You just waste time. And it's not any fun to watch.
So we're coming down on 30 seconds, and we got 21 open, and
scored.
another goal from right on top of the crease.
Claire Summers, yep, their cuts are working all night long. I don't think that they've had anything outside of here or far back. And they're not even hardly wrapping it. They're just feeding the middle.
Yep, so with 28 seconds left here in the third quarter, Verona is now up 10-7. Oregon's going to have to find an answer here in the next quarter, or their season is going to be over.
Yep.
Because if you win this game, you're moving on to the next round, and if you lose, you're done. So
yeah, Oregon's just not clicking like they do most nights. Just the offense isn't quite moving it like they can, and defense is leaving gaps and all of that. So it's not the night you want that to happen.
Clock's ticking, so we got to get going here.
Yep.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Morgan's got it.
Not really used to running. Ooh. And
all right, so 9-8. We got it here. Elise had it. Ball's on the ground, and it looks like we are going to end this quarter.
All right, so that is the end of 3. The guest Verona Wildcats are up with 10 against Oregon Panthers with 7.
And we will be right back with the final quarter of this Lady Panther lacrosse game. And this is an exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Lacrosse, and is brought to you in partnership with the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. We'll be back.
All righty, tighty, we're back. The rain started again, which is a bummer. I mean, not for me, because I'm dry, but the rest of y'all down here, and you folks at home probably made the right decision. Girls are chit-chatting at the draw line. I love watching them have fun, though. That's cool. And Glenn, our favorite ref, is getting them set up. So we got Hazel and Sam Jenin at midfield getting set for the draw.
So we're going into the fourth quarter here. Verona's up 10-7.
Whoop, and Hazel's lost. I'd only pick on her because I know her personally. All right, Sam Jennings got it. Gonna drive it down until someone stops her. And she'll probably maybe work it around behind the goal here.
So Oregon's going to have to find an answer, and they're going to have to find it pretty quick here.
Yeah, because I would guess Verona, especially with a quarterback like Sam, they know they don't have to be in a hurry. I hope they keep playing. I will say that.
The
and I would
rain's coming
expect them
down
to,
hard again.
But they don't have to force it. Oregon hasn't quite found an answer on offense, so I would just be patient and wait for us to slip up on D. Oh, please don't stall. I don't want to have to lose my mind on YouTube.
It's
On OCA Media, sorry. I hope they keep playing the game. All right,
Oh.
so Sam's got the ball. She's looking for an opportunity. We're doubling her. Oops, slippery, slippery.
Oh, but we got to go after that. Ball goes down on the ground. We got to
I know,
we got to
and,
dig for it.
and I'm just worried too. Like, you see that, and it was a good non-call, but with how slippery it is, it's just like, we don't need to give up any more penalty shots than we've already. But sometimes when a girl goes down, it's hard to tell if it was wet grass or a penalty, so I just hope that doesn't become more of an issue. And she's looking to drive the middle.
Oh, they got somebody in the middle again, wide open.
Great pass.
Couldn't
but
get
good
the shot off,
defense.
but they get it back.
Yep, they
you
do.
know?
They do. I think the ground ball award, unfortunately, goes to Verona tonight. And, you know, we'll say that a lot. If you don't know much about girls lacrosse, they don't have a pocket in the head of their stick. So boys have this huge pocket, so easy to cradle. It takes like 30 seconds to figure it out. But you grab a girl's stick, they tighten that netting up, and there is no pocket. So a lot easier to lose the ball. So ground balls are so important because half the game is ground balls because you expect some more drops than you do in the boys' game. And I think it's been a huge advantage for Verona tonight because they just kind of seem like they want those ground balls a little more than we do.
Well, and Verona works it back to Sam, their quarterback, and she's looking for somebody wide open in front. And it looks like we got to cross the body.
Yeah, I guess.
So Sam's going to get...
And, you know, we got to take some of those because if they're going to just run around the 12 all night, obviously that doesn't leave us an opportunity to score. So I think that's a good way to speed things up on Riley's part, to be a little aggressive on her and make them commit. Great
good play
stick
there
check
by
by
Riley.
Riley. That's what we need more of. If they're going to, you know, and Sam can possess the ball so well that even in the rain she can hang out and just hold on to it. So Oregon's got to stay aggressive. Let's see. Moving it around. I'm sorry, I can't see who it is. Number 7. Well, by the time I find it, it won't be relevant anymore. So Verona is just working it through here. Another pass down low. They are getting those off.
But
But
they bring
defense
it back
did a
out.
good job, yep.
Yep. But they're doing a great job at just hanging on to the ball, you
Yeah.
know, and not putting it on the ground. That's where we've struggled a little bit tonight. And Verona gets it back to
Man, they really are going to just stall.
their quarterback here. She's directing traffic.
And she's got her just stick over her shoulder, just waiting. So she's not going to do anything because they got a decent lead here. Yep, until we come out. So that was a good. I'm glad again some pressure. Force it here. And they
But the
get
ball
the ground ball.
just can't get close enough to the restraining line for Morgan to reach over and get it.
Good defense by Sarah.
And an errant pass goes out of bounds. That's a lucky break for Oregon. Hopefully we can take advantage of it and start heading the other way.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
All right, Sarah Lazowski's got it. I always love to see the ball with her coming downfield because she's got great hands. Oh,
That looks like
no. Oh, and I'm
Oh.
surprised they didn't call that as a push. Usually you can't extend. That's usually a call Glenn would make.
and it was right in front of them too.
Yeah,
So
must have been clean. Oh. Jeez.
body's
Yep,
flying. I'm not sure who you're going to call a push on there,
I could tell you.
but so it's Verona ball. Or no, not
No,
Verona
it
ball.
better
Nope, they
not
are
be.
going to give it to Oregon.
Yeah, and I think it wasn't that bad of a collision. Maybe a little bit of the wet turf, but it was initiated, I think, by Verona. So I feel like that's a good call. Looked more dramatic because of the weather, but so we
we
got
got a
in the
fast
hands
break,
of
a
Taylor
3-on-2.
McMurdy and Violet. Oh, shoot! And we had
Loose
advantage
ball,
and
and
had
Jenna
numbers.
picks it up.
But she can possess this well and gets it to Hazel. And we don't have to be in a hurry here either. 3 goals, feels tough tonight for Oregon, but it's not a lot in lacrosse. If we find something that works here, all right, they're guarding her, don't want her to take that crease roll, and
Well, 14's going out on her, but there's
so there's a call by Glenn. So they're sending number
maybe a
2
3-second
behind.
rule, or
You know what? Yeah, I was totally watching the ball, so I'm not really sure. And so
Hazel's
Hazel
looking for a
maybe drive it. Oof, man. All right.
she gets a low shot, but saved by Emma.
Yep, I thought we were going to get a sphere call there, but it probably was a little farther away from her than it looks up here.
Doesn't seem like we're getting as many of those calls as.
Yeah, and usually, and again, it might. See, so that's like an unfortunate one that it's kind of a touch, and she definitely slipped, but like. And now their players are yelling at the stands. All right, that's fun. I don't think the stands are too rowdy. They've been pretty good tonight. Good.
Oh, good stick check by Hazel.
Yeah, nope, that's.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's typical, but a legal check. They'll probably call us again here on something. Right? So you can do those stick checks because that check was parallel, but you get they get called, and sometimes I'm just not sure why. Because then it leaves the player feeling like they can't do that. So that's too bad. And now this will take another couple minutes.
Yep. So we're approaching the 5-minute mark of the game, and still a 10-7 game. Verona ahead, and they can just kill time here. So. That's where Oregon, I know we don't always have to be in a hurry, but our possessions are, like, we got to take advantage of those.
And even that's what makes those,
out.
and some of those kind of soft calls in the middle of the field are a bigger issue in a game like this. So whether it's a good call or bad call or questionable when we keep losing possession, it's going to be hard to get 3 goals, and they're hanging out like, yeah, they're going to just kind of stall. So this will not be the most exciting 4 minutes, potentially. This is what we're doing.
Ball's on the ground,
Great.
but Verona's, they
Get
recover
it back out
it.
to Sam, and Sam will hold it. And she'll drive. Okay.
And, a sphere
Oh,
call.
there
so
she got one.
There. Now she's going to probably get it from the 8
Yep.
again.
Yeah. I'm going to just,
Nope, from the 12.
that seems better. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm breezy.
And Sam pulls it out, and
She's honestly probably okay with that call anyway because she wants to waste time. They don't
Right.
need another goal. So this way she'll just run around, get an opportunity.
You know, I
Still got
wonder
the
if
ball on top.
just putting someone on her, like shadowing her.
Face guard.
Yeah, just face guard her the whole time.
So we've tried that in the past. The hard thing is it hurts our backer defense, and our backer defense is pretty good. I mean, again, Sam's kind of the heart of the team, and she's always makes it tough on other teams. But our backer defense is our strength. So as soon as you face guard her, then you lose your backer. So I don't know what's better. And especially with it being called a tight game, the way the penalties were being called in the first quarter, this would have been a 2-hour game. So, all right, we're ticking down 3 minutes.
Oregon's got to start pressing.
Yep,
A little
I
bit
wish
more.
they'd put in some pressure here and try to knock the ball down, especially with the rain, instead of just letting them waste time. It's a tough way to end a game. And that's where, there's been talk, boys and girls, like with a shot clock, because that keeps the game more interesting, more entertaining. Or even to have to keep it in the box. There's a rule in boys lacrosse under 2 minutes. They have to keep it in the box. So without that, you can just let 7 minutes feel like 30.
That's what happened in the very first game of the season against Notre Dame. And, they killed literally 7 minutes. They did nothing for 7 minutes in a tie game and then scored with 3 seconds left to win.
And that's going to be the goal of Verona, too. They're just going to let the 2 minutes.
So there's 2 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the game.
And we'll take a short break for a timeout. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Ooh,
We'll be
rain's
back
coming a little bit quicker now.
Oh, man. Well, now we could call it. All right, so it looks like we've got seniors on the field for Oregon.
2 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Hadley Stang just joined us, number 35, so that's awesome. Love to see that.
One of our seniors.
Yeah. Getting her out there. And I think the girls are just chit-chatting now because we were talking in here. We're guessing it'll just kind of be a slow 2 minutes.
It's a hard rain here. You know, it'd be nice if Oregon pressed and just forced them to make a mistake, you know.
Yeah.
We got to take some chances here if we want to get an opportunity to get the ball.
Yeah.
And not just let them sit out here. There's 2 minutes
Yeah.
left. We're down
So-
by 3.
Yeah, she could, in theory, just hold on to it and let it tick. So, tough way to recruit more lacrosse girls fans. Or girls lacrosse fans, that's all. But yeah, maybe more games like this will help get even a conservative shot clock so that you can't kind of waste the last 7 minutes. But it's a strategy, and it's a strategy anyone would use when you want to go on and extend your season. They're probably just pass it around. I don't know. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, they're not really looking to attack the net here.
And you don't want to hand someone slip or get hit or anything too, because they'll be playing later this week. And
So we are approaching a minute left here in the game. Verona's just passing it around and killing the clock. And they've done a good job at possession. So it's looking like that's going to be it here.
I cannot believe we actually kind of got lucky enough just to have a spring downpour and no thunder or lightning. So at least we got the game in. Having to reschedule a playoff game would be a real pain in the patoot. Oh, I bet she wanted. Oh, she's got a couple goals. Oh no, number 2. That was number 1. All right, and Kennedy put a little pressure on, but and we're in 30 seconds, so it'll be more of this.
So as long as we're
Board.
winding down here,
Winding down here.
we do want to thank OCA Media for providing this broadcast. You know, they do hundreds and hundreds of,
Like a gazillion.
broadcasts all over the Oregon area. So
Probably wasn't
anything
needed.
from sporting events to musicals to, I mean, you name it, and they're there. So
And
we really want to
Sam
thank.
Jenin is off the field with a card.
Isn't that her second of the game?
Yeah, not that matters, so she'll be done, but
I wonder if she has to sit the next game.
no, not for 2. I don't believe. Yeah, I know. It's so, I didn't say it yet this game because we started in a hurry, but thank you to OCA Media. Oh, sorry, you want to say
Nope.
something?
No, I was going to go
You
through
were-
our sponsors
You were
here.
gesturing. Go ahead. I'm distracted.
Okay.
8 seconds.
So this exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Lacrosse is brought to you in partnership with the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
Hey, and all of you guys signing on, thank you for signing on. And if you haven't watched girls lacrosse before, and especially if you've watched boys lacrosse, come and figure it out with us next season. Love the fans. It's a great game as you start to understand the rules and the differences. So thanks again for joining us. The girls appreciate it. The team appreciates it. Glenn is. Oh, let them celebrate.
No, they got a
They
penalty.
get to shoot.
Yeah,
They
we got a
stopped
shot
it.
from
Oh,
the 8.
I thought it counted down. All the Oregon is like, really? Can we just let it tick off? So yeah, I really encourage you. It's a sport that is new in the area, and the girls don't quite get the attention that the boys do. But it's been a lot of fun. I know, as Ben and I have learned it over the years, especially when you get to the high school level. It can be a lot of fun to watch, and so different than boys lacrosse. So join us again next year. Let's see, Sarah Lazowski. Oh, wouldn't that be great if she could bury it for a hat trick here? I believe in her. Let's do it. Shoot. But Emma Yeager comes up with the stop, which I believe in Emma Yeager too. So congratulations to Verona. They're our hometown neighbors, so we've got to wish them luck in the next game. We'll be here cheering for you. And congratulations to the Oregon Panthers on a great season. Good luck to all the seniors. We're sorry to see you go on both ends of the field. And we got some diehard fans here. So thank you. Ben, anything else? I'm just going to
No, we
chit-chat.
appreciate
All
it.
right.
And thank you to all of our to all of our sponsors, and again to OCA Media. So thank you so much, and please tune in for the next events that OCA Media is going to be broadcasting at.
Peace out. Can I say that?
Peace out, lady.
Peace out.